following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
Where's everyone?
Warriors, come out to play!
Do you need a hat, Bon Bon?
Oh, well, why we all need a hat?
It's Roxanne with the sombrero out here.
I don't know. Can we afford more hats, Roxanne?
You be quiet.
I really regret that we sent Johnny out there before we got back.
Hold on. Johnny's out there alone.
Yeah.
Yes, which is why we need to get moving. Well, get hats, then get moving.
Didn't Al say the thing kill people?
Yeah, that's when we realized that we went to get you.
I mean, there's very few
I
things
literally
super
brought
speed
that
can't
up.
handle, but...
Because I found
He shouldn't be out there. He should just be out in the crowd nearby.
Yeah, you mean he's going at normal speed.
Because we'll say acquired one of these. I'll pull up the flag gun.
Get away!
Oh my god, he's got a gun! Yo, so do we!
Sure, yeah, doesn't it?
No, but people are now paying way more attention to you.
It's fine. We're going to be gone.
Why don't you just drive off in your invisible motorcycle?
Say, what's up with that guy's hair?
Well, it's just normal hair at the moment because it got all fucked up in the last stop, so I haven't.
Say, what's up with
reset
that
it.
guy's short back and sides? And really long on top? I don't know, what's up with that communist girl in the American flag jacket?
No, but she got some very can't see her here.
Hey, what's up with that Mexican in the American flag jacket?
Yeah, there you go!
That's a Mexican.
Oh!
Say, I don't know about you, but she's for me. An oldie-timey way they had of saying, I quite like that.
Primitive savages.
Yes, semester. I'll get on my way real good, real quick.
Well, let's get out there.
Okay, map of this area will be handy.
Well, I do still have the map from the truck. Oh, thanks.
Is it?
No. Sombrero.
Let me see if I can buy a map of this region.
No.
No?
Well, I mean, you can get a map of Nevada,
But not
but
not
that's
one
not real helpful.
No. Like, I was hoping for one of, like, the White Sands and the Greater White Sands area.
No, because the greater White Sands area.
You know what I mean,
There
like-
isn't one.
The name
This
of it.
planned development.
No. White Sands is a town that was on the diminish. Hence, it gets basically bought out and used as nuclear testing range.
Just this way?
Well, we should each split up into groups and sort of take a sector, essentially.
Make a brisk walk. He was only regular slugging it.
Try and keep at least within distance of the other group to the left and right of you, if there are on both sides, that is.
Okay,
And we just...
Okay, just gonna put it out there that I really hope the search pattern is unnecessary. Because it's bad thoughts.
We gotta minimize the chance. We can't miss this if there's something out there.
Yes, it'd be really
So-
horrible to miss Johnny out there.
What are our teams, then?
Okay, well, obviously, Anne and Jan.
Obviously. Sorry.
Let's see. Let me guess, you're not coming with us, I say, to our librarian.
You haven't seen her since you got here.
Oh, okay. Never mind then, I won't say anything to her.
She's librarian creeding around the place.
Oh, no. Just leaping
Well,
off
would
the
you
top
prefer
of a,
murder motto?
I was going to say, just leaping off of like a 50-story building onto a bush and surviving.
There isn't a 50-story.
No, you don't.
Actually, if you play the original Assassin's Creed and you have VSync on, sometimes those haystacks are made out of concrete and you die.
Yeah. Connect with the ground before it realizes.
But then again, you
connect
can
with the
murder
ground.
entire platoons of guards by jumping onto one of those little standy-out holes in the water, and they try and jump after you, but because you're occupying the space, they just nudge off
Fall
into the
off and
water,
die.
and you can assassinate a bunch of guys like that.
Okay, so you two, Alvin and Derek, and Bonbon and I?
That makes sense. One of us is perceptive, so we're good. Do of course mean me.
Of course. Team Troublemaker over here.
Right, we've got Team Break Everything, I guess.
I think you can't use that word. I think that's only for Native American.
Oh. Alright, Group Break Everything.
Team. Alright, who do you want to have the flare device?
We've only got one, huh?
Yep. Plenty of flares, but hang on.
Couldn't you use
I don't need
your
the...
invisible flare gun?
Yeah, I can still
Your-
make the... As long as I've got a flare. So, I'll keep a couple of those.
Then Jen and Anne can have the flare gun, because Bonnie can create light.
Sounds like
And
a
you
plan.
can create light. Just
What was that?
Well, you just...
Why do you keep making broom noises?
He likes claymation cars.
And then I'd suggest Bonbon and I take the center, and then you guys take the left, and
We've got left
you got left, and
side,
okay,
strong side.
and you
Strong
guys take the
side,
right.
right side.
Yeah, that's the right gang.
Yeah, you're right, Derek. Let's swing that way.
Well,
Now we
catch
just
you
have
on the
to-
other side.
Right, Team Diligent heads off seriously without joking and clowning around. Says Anne.
Oh, she actually says that. Nice.
Stay alive.
You.
Keep an eye out for anything glinting. This might be a sign of metal, by the way.
Hillary Clinton.
Is Jen still armed? Does she still have the gun?
Still has your gun, yeah. Did you put your gun back, Calvin?
No, you keep it. That way, your team has a gun and my team has a gun.
Oh, my gun looks good.
Hey,
We don't know what your
invisible, Derek.
it still looks good. You just
No,
can't-
it doesn't.
You just can't see it.
So you can't look at it.
So yeah, fire off your flare if
Well,
you
pretty
see
good.
anything related to the lights, anything related to an alien, or anything related to our time traveling friend. The rest of us will
Good, so
come
pretty
running.
much anything important, right.
Keep in mind when you do let it off, they're probably going to come looking too. So we
Alright.
should respond quickly to anything we
You guys head off into the desert. Let's make some rolls and checks. Go, go, go. Do stuff. Come on. Come on, motherfucker. Beep, beep.
Perceptions.
Horizontal loud. 17's a nice though.
Wow. Gee, that's good. Nat 20.
Is it just perception at this point?
Yes, it is.
27.
32.
Less than that. It wasn't bad, but it
32.
wasn't 37.
That's still decent.
Right, those of you who got over 25,
Not me.
you may make intelligence checks unless you have a more relevant skill for spotting certain things depending on which group I'm going to be talking about here. So did either of you get over 25?
I did.
Okay, you need to make either an intelligence check or xenobiology.
I wonder what you might
I
find.
think I have that second one.
Something we could possibly pick up now.
I had to very much specify.
I got a
Oh, that's good.
15 on my int check.
16. Because I think my int is 0. So it is literally what I
Derek's
rolled.
smarter than you.
Apparently.
Yeah, apparently.
He built the character.
Complex
so did I, but I built
design
mine
Go
first.
back to you. You guys got over 25 too. You got 30 something. Okay. So it's intelligence or technology.
Or
technology
yeah,
would be much
much
better.
higher technology.
Well,
Sit
you'd
down.
think so, because doesn't it feed into
roll, didn't
technology,
you?
so it's automatically going to be higher?
Which is sus. What the fuck? You already rolled, didn't you? What are you rolling again for, you motherfucker?
I didn't say anything.
I'm sure you did. No, fuck it, I don't care. What did you get?
22.
Ah, that's not quite enough.
What did you roll on the die that
I
time?
was looking for a 20.
I would have been 15 if it went by my.
You went
it's
over, it was over
technology,
Price
so
is
fuck
Right
you, I have
rolls.
technology.
It's
We're
like
all
blackjack,
gonna
right?
And
So
hopeless.
with if you use the first roll
Would have been 15. Second roll was 22.
with technology, that is. The first roll with the
Hang on. Intellect was 3, so it would have been 12. 12 plus 15 would have been higher at 22.
you see what I mean?
No, but
That's what you're saying. So
I'm going to allow this because it advantages me.
yeah.
You're not 100% sure, but you think you see something in the distance glinting metallically. This is like after you guys have been walking for like 5 hours, by the way.
Right, and no one's caught Johnny yet.
No.
okay, so that's literally going to be Derek. Grab sombrero, pull thing all the way out there.
It's kind of shiny.
I don't know why you didn't take this off just binoculars, but okay.
Yes, we didn't. We don't plan ahead.
Yeah.
And we're
It
5
usually
hours
works
away
out better
from.
when you don't.
And we're 5 hours away from the settlement, so we drive over there.
Gotta be honest, I briefly thought about it because I'm like, soldiers in 1952 wouldn't have had that as a standard issue thing, sure.
They would have had one case of binoculars for the group.
Yeah. So yeah,
And
we hop on our bike and go over.
Jen and Anne, you don't know about
Yeah, we don't know.
decided to just divide the player characters up and not have them in the third group at all, so fuck you. Alright, go. You two, I'll now tell you the thing. So, you will see a trail of sticky purple stuff on the, well, not a trail, like a blotch of sticky purple stuff on the ground. And you go over to it immediately and start tasting it.
No!
Got my purple stuff straw.
This
Look at this
tastes funny.
bomb. This ain't normal.
No.
In fact,
Hold on.
it must be fairly fresh because it's still gooey by the look of it.
Don't go too close. Hold on. And I'll look
I
around
ain't touching it.
for prints or other markings or...
Oh, that would be a tracking check.
I don't have to...
Tracking is a trained skill, so you can't make a check.
So,
Nope, it would seem that the desert wind and dust have obscured anything that you might seek to detect. Except, of course, for the splotch of purple. The splotch of purple is about the size of a cup mouth, if you know what I mean. The top thing of a cup, and it's just sort of splapped onto the ground.
So it's kind of got like
Yeah.
strands pointing outwards, as if something has been dropped on them.
Yeah.
Like purple paint's been dripped in it.
Yeah. Right.
And
Aliens on
in
the
this heat, it's still sticky. It's still glisteningly
Yeah.
on the top and looks wet and moist.
It's very slightly.
at least it's paint, not rain.
I'm just going to fashion a stick of ground
Okay, yeah.
and just like see what it's like when I just.
Roxanne pushes into the slightly dried, slightly rubbery mats with her penis that she made.
Where's everything to?
It's funny at that.
It is.
It's like a tongue depressor, only it's a penis.
You can use that as a tongue depressor. Let me show you. So this is what it's like to be over here. I'll have to introduce you to Senior Cock and Mouth.
do? Does it react in any particular way? Or?
Reacts like dried blood.
Okay.
Drain.
Wish I had something to take a sample of this, but
What? Why do we need sample?
I don't know.
Don't we just destroy it?
Well, for one thing, that's probably a good idea. Let's rotate the ground that it's on, essentially, like this little turning thing, and it's just
Fair.
But we need to look for more.
Flashbacks.
Let's look for more. Oh, where the little thing was like.
Yeah.
Yeah, look for more.
Labyrinth is a movie with David Bowie.
We watched.
Oh, okay. It's up to you, Bomb Bomb.
Oh, that's good. Perception, or
I'm sorry, what?
we're looking for more. Just
Oh,
ever
it will
increasing
be
circles from where we are.
Investigation at this point.
26.
Yes, you find a smaller one deeper into the desert. Sort of like veering right from the way you were going.
So we'll do another one
Okay.
because we want a direction.
Okay.
With 2 points don't make a direction.
I mean, they kind of do, but, you know. Realistically speaking, I believe you need 7 points to properly plot a
Yeah.
course.
That's 23.
Yeah,
Well, in 3 dimensions. Yes, you find a third, even smaller one.
Going
Much older and drier. Still heading off in this sort of vague direction.
older and drier.
Yes.
It could be that just because there's less of it,
And
it dries
because
faster.
you've taken longer time for every
Yeah.
Because maybe it's
Could be one of either thing. It's
it could be that its blood clots and it just bleeds less over time, or it could be that you're following the trail backwards.
Just get rid of this one as well. Since we got rid of the other two.
Does seem
Anyway,
to
you
be
guys are
direction.
presumably on Derek's invisible gay cycle.
Yes.
Kicking up a cloud of dust as we crawl towards our glinty metal object.
Yeah, you'll arrive there at about the same time these two will. And by which I mean you'll get there way earlier. This is a crashed saucer.
Huh. You know, I didn't really think it would be a saucer.
Yeah. And so kind of astoundingly obviously one.
Yeah.
So this would be
Yeah.
about, I'd say, a third of a football field wide.
Pretty wide.
Right.
And because it's a saucer, I do not need to describe the other dimensions, do I?
It goes saucer-like in that direction.
Well,
and
if
in
it
that
was
direction.
too vertical, it wouldn't be a saucer. So you sort of have the
No.
vague dimension.
And we know that there's deaths involved here, so assume hostile, but try not to shoot first.
Yeah. Let's be on the alert.
And just remember, every time we see one of them, they get a free action to get into cover. And
Fuck.
well, I don't like the shifty eyes coming from the guy in the big seat. Oh, surreptitious wink, it's fine.
Okay. First thing we want to do is we want to maintain some kind of distance and actually just go around it and work out where entrances or breaches are for where we have to watch.
Investigation checks.
And also,
Shouldn't this be tactical? Because we're basically they might emerge from here. This is where we're gonna have to fight them.
Do you have tactics?
Do you have tactics?
No. I want a rock sand to feel better.
Thank you.
Did you feel needed?
I mean, if you had tactics, I'd be like, yes, actually, you are correct. But that would be the thing wrong.
I got up to 20.
Okay, cool. I'm going to have you guys poke around the ruined saucer for a bit. Come back to you, girls. You find another 2 increasingly diminishing splooches, and they're very dry now.
Oh shit, we should
And
probably
you see
buy
some,
the flare.
you make
That's what I was waiting for you to say.
You both make
That's what I
perception
was
checks.
thinking. We
DC
go around and
20.
find out where they're coming from. We watch them. before
Sorry,
they-
DC.
20.
Because if fire
No, I just
Okay,
must-
yes,
triggers
23.
Then we want to know where, yeah.
I suppose it makes some sense. You see something glint in the distance in the direction you're heading.
Bum. There, look. There's something metallic or something out there.
Alright, we'll head this direction. Oh, it's funny, Reavid.
Oh, look, there's a flare above them.
Bright red. And of course, it's the middle of the day, so it immediately stops being so bright. And it
That's
starts
right. So we
floating
wandered for
down
about
this being
5
the more
hours.
naval
Yeah.
distress
I doubt the
package.
guys
It's got a little
back there.
parachute. It very slowly descends.
Looks like someone else got there first. Probably Derek and Alvin.
And then we'll be posted up, just waiting and watching.
I'm gonna double time it there now.
Okay. You two book it.
Which probably looks
Make
hilarious.
your
with this
fucking rolls.
sombrero. 19 on the die.
Athletics, is it? 19.
They arrive.
The aliens inside are going to be like a smaller saucer of their own is coming towards
Sorry.
us.
Out of the corner of your eye, you see another saucer approaching low across the horizon.
Because it'll be doing that rippling,
Yes.
like...
And because you might be
Reflective
closer, but he might think it's further away because you see another saucer approaching. This one's the stealth black kind.
Alvin, I think we're about to get flanked. Get ready to spin around on my mark. And I wait until I think...
The saucer seems to be yelling.
And then at the dramatically convenient moment, whip around my mime gun out.
This guy.
Whoa.
Are you just trying to do that because that guy did that to you?
No, it was the hat. I thought it was a saucer. Oh, behold, a saucer.
That's one hell of a saucer.
I thought so.
That's like what? About a third of a football field?
Yeah, approximately by my eye.
It's broken, of course. There's a big chunk missing out of it.
Well, either it's a saucer or it's a cylinder and we can't see the rest.
So we've got to make this disappear, don't we?
Okay, first thing I was thinking is we wait for Jen and Ann to get here. Then I'm going to create a rock wall that should cover it from at least
Okay.
that way, where we came, where the others are.
Then we need to check for the alien,
Then we need
right?
to actually check it inside there. And
I've rolled a 13. Then that would make it...
we don't want
20.
to bury it yet.
I have
We
also
wanna-
rolled a 13. So
We just might want to
Team
leave because
synergy.
there's a huge rooster tail coming. You know the thing when vehicles move across the desert, you get a big rooster tail.
Shit, I think those fellas in the Jeep might be on the
Put it
way.
under.
It's going to take some work.
Derek,
Yep.
Roll.
if I go bright, you can take off in another direction. I'll summon back on your bike, and we'll go.
Copy that.
Right,
They're very close now.
let's go.
I'm not reporting that number.
Make a bike.
They're here.
Oh, they're here then.
Yeah, they'll be able to see you in like 3 seconds.
Yeah, well, if they can see us, then we will do it.
25. By the way, that's the number.
You begin to sink the saucer down, but like you can now make out vehicles, and pretty soon they'll be able to see you clowns.
We might have
Still
to
gonna
actually
keep
go
going,
out and
huh?
slow them down.
It
with some
doesn't
kind
look
of
like those
excuse.
Jeep guys. This looks like the army.
Ah, shit.
Dive
There's at
in,
least-
keep
There's at least a couple
submerged.
of Jeeps and some trucks.
We can't really be seen here.
This has already taken enough effort just to lower it, to bring something up over the top. It's going to
I
be...
can even brighten the
many-
environment,
How many trucks?
but
Couple.
Couple trucks.
Derek, how much can you keep out with your invisible wall? Just to buy us some time.
I can try and buy us as much time as possible, but they might smash right through it.
Hurry.
I'll try. I'll touch it and try and make it disappear.
Too big.
I'm trying something.
Actually, make me disappear. Hop on the back.
Hey, helicopter.
Fuck, I can't do shit about that.
But
Yeah.
that's
White invisible bike that's still throwing up a big plume of dust and racing away across the desert. You'd probably draw attention.
yeah, that's what we
I
planned to
think
do
it's the
beforehand.
alien.
But we were told that we were going to be seen on the bike, seen doing it.
Well, all you have to do is hide Derek. The bike's already invisible.
I've got to hide Derek and me, and go bright.
Thing is, we don't know that the military isn't supposed to get this. We just know the public isn't supposed to know.
And you're out of time.
Sorry, it's the best I can do. I can hide it down on the ground as soon as they get close enough, and that copter passes overhead, they're going to find it.
Helicopters are weak to bullets.
No.
We don't have to shoot the military.
Again, for all we know, they're supposed to find this. It might just be civilians that don't.
Come here, everyone.
Yep.
Make us all invisible.
Oh, come on, check. There's a lot of people.
You could
1,
stunt it.
2, 3, 4.
Jin
Yeah.
and Ann as well, right?
No, they're not here.
Oh, they're not
They
here yet.
didn't show up in time.
Don't worry about me, I say, to make it easier. On the
Oh,
ground.
It's 16 on the die, so
Now we could probably turn into a cactus.
there's
I don't know.
only 2 other people. That's enough, I
A
think.
blactus. Sorry.
That might be too much. I'll get back to you on that.
Okay. The military arrive. They do not seem to notice you. They immediately set up a cordon. The helicopter begins circling. The soldiers get out, start charging around, going like, "Ah, there it is. Ah, there it is," says a guy with a big cigar, like reflective glasses. "I told him we brought it down."
it's Major Tom, isn't it?
No. He's back in LA.
No, I mean not Major Tom. Yeah. Good name, but
Your uncle?
no.
What was that?
We've got to be realistic about this. I gotta come up for you sometimes.
Just make a little air pump.
Hello, Dick Periscope.
A peniscope.
Yeah, it's one of the instructors is what I thought, but no, it's not.
No.
Alright.
None of the perimeter. We need to get this one back to Area 51 as soon as we can.
I'll be holding you just slowly, just dragging you slowly away from.
Yeah, we'll follow. Keep listening.
Now, General, I want to set up my equipment here and take some readings before we start digging it up. The ground is pretty disturbed. I don't hold with you weak, weenie science types, he says, pointing to a guy taller and broader and manlier than him. Well, the Pentagon thinks otherwise. You can have 3 hours, and then we're packing this up before those dickweeds back there find it. I don't want to have to massacre another boatload of civilians.
Oh, while we're invisible and slowly backing away, I want to look out for our lab-coated brother. Because he always shows up. 30.
Yes, he is one of the scientists.
We can still see each other when we're
No, you cannot.
Okay, so I know you've grabbed me, so I touch your hand, so you know I'm trying to, and then draw a line, an arrow on your hand with my finger in the direction of the scientist we need,
Derek wants you.
over and over
He
again.
seems to be drawing a dick on your hand over and over.
He wants a hand job.
Because we're invisible,
He
right?
wants to reenact that scene from Ghostbusters where Ray got a blowjob in an old American fort from a ghost.
Clearly, you could interpret this.
In this state, I probably would.
Oh no!
If only she'd seen Ghostbusters. Oh well. Yeah, you guys can start backing out. Roxy leaving Roxanne too. What keeps doing that? Probably prairie dogs, sir. I'll keep him away from Brendan. He doesn't say that, obviously.
So once I'm a distance away,
What distance would that be?
well,
The military are putting out a perimeter.
Quite.
They've got a helicopter circling. So you go like a mile away, I'm
we're gonna
guessing?
have to.
Yikes.
We don't have a choice because we've got a helicopter.
I'm concerned about Ann and Jen at the moment too. Cause
We're concerned about you. We left you behind. We don't have a way to contact you.
She can tunnel. What
Yeah,
are you
She
worried
doesn't know
about?
where we are.
And so,
You should feel our footprints.
just go that way a bit, then make a mime thumper and call the sandworm.
We need a sandworm.
Right, you know how to do Morse code in the dirt.
Yeah, we'll just stand. Well, that's probably a good emergency. Try and get a hold of Roxanne thing. Okay.
Enos
You
here.
guys can make some distance. I don't think they'll have any chance of spotting you. I mean, when you're moving and with the light bending, you would create a small shimmer, but the
Yep.
desert is shimmering anyway.
Yep.
So I won't require any
as
checks.
long as the army guys don't wonder why there's a sombrero just sitting on the top of the ground.